Hello guys, my name is Antonín, but people call me Tonda, and I'm here in an interview with the leader of Time to Help project, Lucie Kuželková. Welcome.
Thank you very much for your invitation.
Okay, so as we know, the Time to Help mobility project started on Sunday. Were you scared about our partners coming in? Were you stressed out or something like that? How did you feel before they came to Czech Republic?
I didn't feel stressed. Maybe I was anticipating an interesting event with all of those people, but of course, there was a situation that before the mobility started, we experienced a couple of problems with COVID-19 case, and that made things complicated for us, but I wasn't stressed. I was quite happy that finally we were able to meet.
Yeah, great. I'm surprised that you weren't stressed out, because actually I was, and I wasn't the leader anyways, so that's you're very cool for that.
I am not cool, but there was this program, and of course we were stressing out before the program was prepared, because always when you prepared an activity, there was a problem. So of course you could never be sure which activities we were about to do in the end. So now I said, okay, so we have a plan, we will stick to the plan, but as you remember, still there was a change in the plan because of COVID-19.
Yeah, the COVID is always a problem. So another question. Were you happy about the participants in the project? The Czech ones and the abroad ones? How did you? I'm sorry. How did you feel about the cooperation and stuff in the project?
I have to say that I was very positively surprised by, or maybe I shouldn't say positively. So I was very much surprised by the effort of few Czech students, because I really felt that you were doing the maximum of what you could. Of course, always there are people who are working more, people who are working a little bit less, but in general I was very much satisfied. But I have to say that even the foreign participants were doing their best, even though I don't want to say that there was a team who was working a little bit less or more, but overall I think we did a great job. Don't you think?
I would really agree. Yeah, great. So on Monday, the Czech students were presenting their presentation, and the other countries were also. How did you like them?
I loved the presentation very much. I loved all of them, because I always like when people are not afraid to perform something they like or they like to talk about. But I was maybe a little bit disappointed when Miloš told me that there were some people from our Czech team who didn't want to participate in the presentation. Maybe because they were very inhibited, very shy, maybe they hadn't been presenting before, so I don't know. But it was a shame, because everybody who had the guts to stand in front of all of the people had my great admiration. So I really loved all the presentation.
Yeah, thank you. Great. So on Wednesday we went blogging. You were blogging with us, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, and were you surprised with how much trash we have collected?
I was surprised, because if you remember, there was a team who brought, I don't know if it was your team, but who brought this very big bag of nappies and stuff like this, and maybe somebody brought even 2 bags, I don't know, but in the end there was so much trash that I was surprised that this could be found in Stromovka, which is frequently cleaned.
Yeah. Stromovka is quite frequently cleaned, yeah.
Yes, but it was nice, because then we were suspecting you with Miss Jelinková that maybe some of you went to rubbish bins and you were rummaging through rubbish bins, but of course it would be too bad, so I don't think...
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Our team definitely hasn't done that.
I don't think so. It is just a joke, but I can imagine that there could be places in Stromovka where people know where to hide some trash, and then if you spot it, then of course it's easy for you to collect it.
Yes.
So, but it was great. I think we did a wonderful job, and I was having fun, because for me it was wonderful that I saw how improved the environment in Stromovka is.
Yes, I agree. It has improved so much, because I remember when there was trash all over Stromovka, and when we went there, I was actually quite surprised. I was expecting a lot of trash, and there was like just a little.
Exactly, yes, and even we were in the fresh air, and we were able to walk, to do some movement, to be partly in the nature.
Be healthy.
Be healthy, exactly. So I enjoyed it very much. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did enjoy it as well.
That's good.
So, on Thursday, we were on a Reformat presentation, and on their program. We were making our notebooks, and we were taught what is upcycling. Is that right?
It's 100% right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how did you enjoy their workshop?
How do you think I was enjoying that? Maybe you saw me there. So what do you think?
I actually know, guys. But tell the people, how was it?
Yeah, of course, I loved it so much, because I am very much interested. I'm not the most ecological person. I try to recycle at home and do, stuff that could help the environment. But we learned there things which, for example, I hadn't known about before. So it was their philosophy, the methods of using I don't want to say the trash, but the upcycling, because it's not trash. It is just the material nobody wants to use anymore, like old magazines.
Yes.
So I really I enjoyed it very much, and I think everybody was enjoying themselves.
Yeah, I agree. Upcycling is a very cool thing to do. And did you make your own notebook?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
From the upcycled materials?
Yes. It was wonderful. I have it at home, and I cannot wait to start using. But it's so cool that maybe I will never use it, because then I don't want to spoil it. Because it's not like the most beautiful thing I have ever made, but there is a lot of memories of being in this workshop together, doing it together, and I think maybe even from the reactions of the international students, this was the highlight of our project. So I hope you enjoyed it too.
Yes. It was a great workshop. Yeah, one of the best highlights. Definitely one of the four? Yeah, one of the four best. And also there is a little project going on, or a company that's called Candeluxo, which also makes eco-friendly candles. Have you ever heard that?
Yes, I have, and I have seen it.
You have seen it today?
Yes, because today there was this special selling event during big break. Maybe you were there too?
No, I was having lunch.
Okay, so it's a shame, because it was very interesting, and I have to say that I always like to support these school companies, because to me it is wonderful how students can establish something from scratch. People can usually, because there are a lot of startups, but they are students.
Yes.
And they do something from scratch, and something that really works, because in the past years I remember girls who were creating bath bombs, and bath salts,
very cool.
and it was really cool. And now there are candles.
Yes.
And have you smelled it?
Yes, it's great. Yes.
It's wonderful smell.
Yes.
So I think this would make a great Christmas present.
Yes. And as you said, it's incredible that students are already making eco-friendly, great things like this. So, did you buy one candle or no?
I bought 2 candles.
Oh, you would.
No, because if you take a look at this design, I have to say that I haven't seen this before.
No, me too. Never.
Yes. So I was very curious. Of course, this one is great, but it is a nice candle, but in this shape, Not
They
like
say you have. I have never seen that.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's something unusual, and I really like the flavors because I bought one cinnamon one. It was the last one, so I was lucky. And I bought one apple scented.
Apple scented.
Yes.
These are one of the greatest, the Christmas smell.
Yes, exactly. Yes, I think this one is strawberry. I'm not sure. Strawberry, most probably. I don't know. I'm sure it smells wonderful, but still, when I came to my office today, after I had made this purchase, and it was maybe 2 hours after that, I opened the door and I smelled the cinnamon, and it was in the recyclable.
Yeah, when you walk in the room and
yes.
And that is eco-friendly, and students are making this. That's incredible.
Yes, and it really smells wonderful. So I thought I would give it as a Christmas present, but I'm gonna keep it
for yourself.
Yes.
And then on Friday we went bowling as the last activity. So how did you enjoy it? And how would you rate your performance?
I have to tell you that I wouldn't rate my performance very high because I wasn't playing, because there was no time. I was happy that you students had a chance to play, and I quite enjoyed you having a good time, because as you remember, we were sitting with the colleagues and we had a lot of things to discuss. So I enjoyed this activity, but unfortunately not playing this time, but maybe making an interaction with my colleagues, and it was also really good. Okay. Did you like it?
Okay. Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
Did you win?
No, unfortunately, but our second. That's
remarkable.
All right performance.
Yes, that's wonderful.
And the last question: what was your favorite moment of the entire project? You said you think the Reformat workshop was the highlight. Do you think that's really the truth?
I have to stick to that. Because for me,
I see why.
Yes, the Reformat experience was. I will repeat myself, but I cannot. Of course, I could use a lot of adjectives, but it was wonderful. It was remarkable. It was useful. It was. I don't know, it was great. So I am really happy we managed to insert this activity in our programs. But overall, I would say that the whole mobility in Prague was a huge success.
Yes.
Because, we met a lot of international people with whom we were previously only in the contact online.
A lot of English practicing.
Exactly, for you.
Yeah,
so
for everyone.
Yes, everyone. Maybe, there were people who didn't want to speak that much, but I hope that when the time passed by, that the people were trying, because the more you try, the better you are.
But that's understandable, uncomfortability with speaking English. But I think by the time went, people were talking a lot more.
Exactly.
And they were comfortable together, like they're friends and they know each other.
Yes, and I saw it too, and this made me really happy, because maybe, of course, always the first day is a bit crucial, because you just say, okay, so we don't know the people, what are we going to do? But then, of course, you could see the progress, and it was something that really made me happy. So
I have to agree.
That's wonderful.
And after Friday, there is Saturday, and students just took their flight home, and for me, it was a relief. It was a really stressful week. I have to say I gave my all to that project, and I'm really happy that I gave it my all, and then just every day came home and went to sleep tired. That's a lot.
I know, I remember it, and of course, as a person and as a teacher, when I observe people, it is a shame that sometimes there are people who don't give 100% to what they are doing. I know that sometimes it is impossible, but I know that you, and especially your group, you really were working not 100%, but maybe 120%, and I really we all appreciate that. Because I think all those international students appreciate it too, because you didn't just say after the official program, okay, so now go go alone and go alone in Prague, you know, spend your time with your, I don't know, Italian friends. You just create it after a program for them, and it was wonderful, and I think everybody was really happy. But I know it must have been very, very exhausting.
Yeah. It was very tiring. Okay. So that's it for the interview. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and have a nice day.
You too. You too.
Bye.